Right, moving on, let's now talk about who holds the cards of the global economy. The US-Iran peace talks have stalled as the conflict nears its 2-month mark. US President Donald Trump says the US has all the cards and can wait out Iran. On the other hand, Iran's parliamentary speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf claimed that the Islamic Republic has not played all its cards yet. Trump administration's blockade of Iranian vessels in Hormuz is America's plan to bleed the Islamic Republic economically. The US says Iran is racing against time before its oil storage hits a breaking point. With exports blocked by the US in Hormuz, reports show that Iran is already running out of space to store its oil produced at Karg Island. The storage at Karg Island, which produces over 90% of Iran's oil, is nearing capacity due to the US blockade in the Strait of Hormuz. Reports show that America's blockade of the Strait of Hormuz has hit Iran's exports, forcing it to turn to aging tankers as a stopgap. Iran is reportedly reviving its 30-year-old tanker Nasha to store excess oil at sea. Tehran cannot halt production without damaging its oil wells. Previously, US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent had warned that Iran might soon reach its crude oil storage capacity. In a tweet on Monday, Bessent reiterated that threat and said, and I quote, "While the surviving IRGC leaders are trapped like drowning rats in a sewage pipe, Iran's creaking oil industry is starting to shut in production thanks to the US blockade." End quote. He added that pumping will soon collapse, gasoline shortage in Iran next. Now, according to Gulf News, a report quoting maritime analysts, Iran's storage capacity has only 13 million further barrels of oil left. Net flows are now running between 1 and 1.5 million barrels per day. At that rate, the storage is expected to be filled up in 12 to 13 days. According to research firm Kepler, Iran is rapidly running out of places to store crude oil with the capacity left for another 12 days of production. That threatens to accelerate production cuts in what was once OPEC's second largest producer. This shortage of space to store oil is a major issue. Iran would have begun shutting its wells, particularly its water injection fields. Shutting down oil production is a complex and often irreversible process.